So some interesting news out of Washington, D.C. today. The Consumer Finance Prediction Bureau, the CFPB, was ordered to stop work on Friday. Now, if you don't know what the CFPB is, a watchdog agency created by the Obama administration with the Dodd-Frank Act. Now, the Dodd-Frank Act was created after the 2008 mortgage crisis. It was kind of a knee-jerk reaction to people who took out mortgages, and banks were financing people that they couldn't afford the loans, a lot from the subprime mortgage meltdown. Now, what does this mean? Now, right now, these days, with everything going on, the CFPB basically enforces financial crimes. They've fined some big banks for not reporting credit to the credit bureaus properly, for overcharging people, for not refunding overdraft fees. Some of the big names like TD Bank, Bank of America, Navy Federal Credit Union, some of the big companies that they fine. How does this affect, though, us as real estate investors? Well, if you're in the mortgage side of the business, this kind of takes the teeth out of the Dodd-Frank Act, especially if you're owner financing. In a lot of ways, a lot of investors have been trying to fight CFPB to allow them, and the Dodd-Frank Act, to allow them to owner finance more properties without having to go get a mortgage broker's license, especially like in states like Texas and other places out there. What does this mean to consumers? Are you going to no longer have a place to submit crimes or financial crimes? You can always go to Fincen as an organization, the CTE basically. You can go to a variety of, the FBI, Internet Crude Crimes Complaint, U.S. Department of the Treasury. Let's see here, identitytheft.gov, like a Federal Trade Commission. There's a lot of places to still go to report crimes. So what I'm willing to bet is you're going to see the actions by the CFPB order to stop work like they were on Friday. Those activities and things going to these other organizations in the federal government, probably Fincen and the FTC, or be kicked down to the state licensing website. So an interesting thing coming out with the whole DOGE. Good or bad? I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts.